If you want to continue to follow our adventure, click subscribe. So you don't miss anything, click the bell notification. Hello, Lost on the Road subscribers and followers. There she is. Yep, so Carolyn is the topic of the conversation today. A lot of people think she's a figment of my imagination. But as I just showed you, she is not. She is here. As a matter of fact, just the other day, she made a surprise appearance on one of our live feeds. And if I can find the footage, I'll put it right here. Of course, there's a lot of people that wonder how Carolyn and I get along so well in a tight space. And then there are folks that wonder if it's better to be with somebody living this lifestyle. So I thought it'd be a good idea to go through the pros and cons of being with somebody. Of course, I don't know what it's like not to be living this lifestyle without somebody. Carolyn's always been with me. Some of the things that we have identified that we find either positive or negative about being with someone. And in my opinion, you're going to see that the positive far outweigh the negatives. So I'm going to start out with the positives. The positives are, life to me is a lot easier with her being around. And I think she agrees also. For example, I recognize a lot of people are going to be upset that what I'm not ready to say here, but Carolyn and I do have an old-fashioned idea that I guess there are certain chores that females do better than men and men do better than females. Whatever your thoughts on that, I don't need to know the opinions. It's just the way we have just done things. It's not that I'm telling her she's got to do these or I got to do those. It's just the way it works. But for example, you know, I have to work quite a bit doing the YouTube videos and programming. I don't take a lot of time to cook. I do know how to cook, and I think I'm a fairly good cook. But if I were just to cook for myself, I know what it would be. Mac and cheese, soups, maybe occasionally a hamburger, lots of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. It really wouldn't be all that healthy of a diet. But Carolyn takes the time every day to make a fairly nice meal. That's a big help. On the other hand, Carolyn has even said if she had to do this lifestyle by herself, not even discussing the fact that she has social anxiety, which probably would prevent her from doing this at all by herself. But there are a lot of tasks that I do that she just says there's absolutely no way she could do. For example, the generator. Every 2 weeks, I have to change the oil, do maintenance on the generator. Well, she said she just wouldn't do it. And that's fine. I'm not saying that females can't do it. I'm saying she wouldn't do it. So that would automatically exclude her from being able to do this lifestyle. The other thing she struggles with is how the electric system works at all. I mean, I show her probably 2 or 3 times a week how it works and what to do if we have a problem. And she just can't seem to wrap her head around it, which is fine. Again, she doesn't have to. That's why I'm here. In my opinion, I think the best thing that we've got going is we have a companion. I don't have to search out, and she doesn't have to search out relationships with strangers while we're out here. We can maintain our introvertness, if that's a word, and we can be happy being ourselves. Carolyn, of course, has social anxiety, but she still needs companionship. She still needs to be able to talk to someone. Could you imagine having to be out here by yourself? Nobody to talk to except strangers, trying to talk about the stresses of what you're going through with your daughter having cancer. Just having the companionship, I think, in itself is vital. Now, some of the downsides, which again, are not that big of a downside. That's why this is the perfect situation for Carolyn and I. If we have a disagreement, now, these disagreements, I want to be absolutely clear. Carolyn and I mean, this is the best relationship I've ever been in. We rarely have disagreements. If we do disagree, there's really not much we can do about it. It's not like we can go in the bedroom and read a book or go in the other room and watch TV. We're kind of stuck with each other. Every little movement in the camper or outside, we're right there. Plus, we still rely on each other. You know, she relies on me to get the energy, the electricity going and starting the generator. I kind of rely on her to fix the meal. So, even though we're mad at each other, if and when we're actually mad at each other, we still have to work with each other. Now the other one, and this one might be a little bit more significant, whatever we are going to do, we have to do together. And that is a problem. I mean, Carolyn with, Carolyn's daughter being sick, this has really come to light even more so than ever before. There are things that she wants to go do that makes it impossible for me to help her with. You know, she wants to go visit her daughter. Of course, she wants me to go there with her, but I can't go there with her because I still got to maintain the house. I still have to make sure that we're not parked illegally, which we've had some issues with the neighbor. So, you know, I got to go park somewhere else. Well, it's not like I can just hop in the car and go back and visit her or anything. No, I got to stay with the truck because it's the only vehicle. Or maybe I want to go and explore something, but I got to drive down the road and she doesn't really want to go. Well, if she doesn't want to go, that means we don't go because she's still got to have a home. I can't just take the home with me and leave her there. Another downside is sleeping arrangements. Carolyn, I'm an early riser, and I get up around 5:30, 6 o'clock each morning, and she'll sleep to 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's just I've always gotten up really early. I guess need a lot of sleep. I can sleep on about 6 hours, and I'm fine. I don't know why. Then I have to get up in the morning and I have to climb over her, and that is not unique to my camper. A lot of campers have this issue. So I have to climb over, and of course I wake her up. I go out, I start up the generator, I come in and make a pot of coffee, and then I gotta climb over her again to start working on my videos of the programming or whatever. And then when the coffee's done, I gotta climb back over. So, I don't know if that's a big inconvenience. It stresses me because I'm so worried I'm gonna wake her up. I don't want to wake her up. She's always sleeping so peacefully. So, thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Quick like if you like the video, and happy traveling.